Okay, take 3, third time's the charm. This is Sky Eye, and I'm Let's Playing Ace Combat 4. Yes! Totally got it after like 6 tries. I just got this whole thing set up. I just got myself a... Alright, I think I'll play on normal. Yeah, I just got this thing set up. Alright, oh, darn it.
I was just a child when the stars fell from the skies. But I remember how they built a cannon to destroy them. And in turn how that cannon brought war upon us. War was an abstract idea, nothing more than a show on TV. As a child, I only saw it as something that happened in some faraway land. Until that final day of summer. One day while on my way to school, I looked up in the skies. A sound like distant thunder. In the blue skies far above me, contrails drew dizzying circles around in a crazy waltz. A battle in the beautiful skies far away. I could not tear my gaze away from them. A deafening roar. As if to graze the hills and streak past me. The fighters played the cat or the mouse in turn as they climbed swiftly into the sky. One fleeing plane fell out of the skies, spiraling and spewing orange flames to crash by the Cape. The same Cape where my family lived. Now they only live in my memories of days past. The victor circled around to confirm the kill. And on his craft, there was a large number 13 emblazoned in yellow. I will never forget this. The Allies retreated across the ocean before the onslaught of the enemy. Our little town in the heart of the mainland fell into deep isolation.
Four years after the planetfall of the Ulysses 1994 XFO4 asteroids, Stonehenge, the Erusian weapon of mass destruction, was originally built to shoot down asteroids. Upon discovering its potential as an anti-aircraft weapon, the Erusians ruled the skies over the mainland. The ISAF's attempts to destroy Stonehenge through airstrikes failed. As a result, strategic positions on the mainland were lost. This in turn forced ISAF to evacuate from the east coast to North Point. ISAF GHQ is regrouping its remaining combat forces at North Point. However, the Erusians control most parts of the mainland, and they have forward-deployed bombers to Wrigley Air Base, a former ISAF facility. This bomber force will attempt to deal a lethal blow to the ISAF at North Point from this strategic position. Here is the current SITREP and your orders for deployment, effective immediately. Enemy agents destroyed our early warning radar network, allowing several air bombers to penetrate our airspace. In 15 minutes, we expect this bomber formation to strike Allen Ford Air Base and then move on to targets at North Point. Our air defense forces are extremely weak at this point in time, hence our GHQ is a sitting duck. It is mission critical that you destroy the bombers and neutralize the threat before they get past Newfield Island. Remember, you are the first line of defense for North Point, and the fate of ISAF lies in your hands.
Okay, well, this is gonna be the first mission. I haven't decided if I'm gonna talk over the mission briefing, but I don't know, it's the first time doing this, even though I've done like 5 takes on this game. I just wanted to make sure I get things right, so right now I have everything set up, and I'm hoping things go smoothly on this one. I apologize if my commentary is not going to be like, you know, golden, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try, guys. Also, this is not an essential. I'm just gonna skip it just for time's sake. But, probably gonna do the first 2 missions. And I'm not so sure how this is gonna go, because I just got everything set up. This is the first time doing this in forever, so... I don't know. Oh, whoa. Oh. Wait a second. Something's wrong. Shoot.
Don't be predictable and heading your altitude when they close in.
There we go. Alright, little blooper, but it's okay, we're rolling on. Why am I rolling? Oh god. And I want to literally roll! Not yet, anyways. Alright, we got this. We're gonna do this. Hardcore. We got this. Why? I think I'm gonna have to swap controllers off for this one. Because my thrusters aren't working correctly, everything's kind of funky, but it's okay. We'll soldier on. We'll play it by ear. We got this. No. I looked up a bunch of LPs on this game. Everything was in pretty low quality. Like, everyone kept doing everything in, like, people were just recording their TVs with this. You know, and I thought, you know what? I love this game. I played this game when it first came out in, like, what, 2002, 2001? When it was still really new? And I loved this game back in grade school, and hell, it's the base for my name, even. I mean, come on. And... gotta play this game, man. You know, everyone else did on TV. I got this. I splurged about, I don't know what, like $1,000 on all this. So now I got, you know, a decent setup. I could do things. Maybe my commentary may not be super competent yet, but I'm working on it one day at a time. You know, I've had a ton of practice, you know. I failed plenty on Resident Evil 1 on my GameCube. You know, I got a bunch of games. I've been building up games to start this for years. And you know what? We're starting. I fucking love this game. I thought there'd be no game more fitting. Because you know what? The music in this game is great, the atmosphere is great, the story's great. I mean, you know, some people would think, oh, it's just a flight simulator, it's not that big a deal, but you know what? This game is simple. But devilishly simple even, it's just... But the story's good. Look at this, see, this is the crater where the, one of the meteors hit, where I think Ulysses hit. And it's interesting, all the history behind this game. Starting from 3, I mean, if you had the Japanese version, I got myself a American version, but I didn't know that it took out all these cinematics, so that's a fail on my part. And I'm kind of sad right now, you know, because I made a bad purchase, but you know, everyone makes bad purchases, so it's all good. I'm gonna start spinning. I'm gonna take this guy with the guns. Yeah, I figured it out. I didn't even know until I actually looked it up, which makes me feel kind of silly. AC3 doesn't have all the cutscenes in English, and they took out like all the endings and all. Basically, they ripped the story out, which made me sad. I guess they said it was because the Japanese were surprised it wasn't like as big of an arcade game as it was in as it used to be in like 2 and stuff. So then, you know, they decided to fix it, and then that technically didn't fix it. That just made it worse. Everyone kind of got sad. Everyone was all sad-faced when it came to America, and they heard it was going to be all story, and it was interesting. I mean, come on.
Whose kill was that? Make sure to thank him. That's a roundup. Let's go on home.
Thanks to your efforts, the enemy bomber strike was averted. However, our victory will be meaningless should you fail the next mission.
The war seemed to unfold in the blink of an eye. I don't remember exactly when the forces from the west occupied my town. I was too busy scanning the skies day after day, waiting for Yellow 13 to reappear. Before I knew it, everything changed. The language they taught us at school. Our friendly local sheriff disappeared and was replaced by foreign MPs. In the beginning, some people secretly tuned into broadcasts from North Point on their parabolic antennas. But as time passed, the broadcast no longer came in. Maybe the satellites were destroyed. All non-military computer networks were shut down. Gasoline was rationed to civilians. Though we lived in the 21st century, we were reduced to using crystal radios and horse-drawn carts. I moved in with my uncle in town, who used to be a taxi driver. Out of gasoline and out of work, my uncle did nothing but to drown himself in drink. I earned my keep by playing the harmonica in the town bar, the one thing I was good at. I'd play for sullen occupation soldiers in exchange for their charity and loose change, and used the money to support my uncle and myself. My uncle trash-talked the barkeep who catered to the enemy soldiers, but he never refused the money I brought home. As for myself, I had a crush on the barkeep's only daughter, who was a little older than me. Another day passed, yet still no sign of the fighter plane Yellow 13 in the skies above our town.
The enemy-held Wrigley Air Base is located in close proximity to our front lines, making it the proverbial knife at our throat. A large Erusian bomber contingent was deployed to Wrigley. Their intentions are clear. A full-scale strike on our forces at North Point is imminent. Your mission is to catch these bombers on the ground and destroy them. We intend to turn the parking ramp at Wrigley into a junkyard.
Alright, well, since I got a lot of time now and there's no cutscenes for the next few missions, I think I'm just going to, I'm gonna farm this base for points. To hell with it. I mean, I got bombs, you know, since you got unguided bomb medium, and I got, you know, I got my Vulcan, and I'm pretty good at flying, just, the sound delay's a little off-putting, but that's okay. The music in this game is still wonderful, I have to say. That was a big draw for me, even when I was in, like, 3rd grade when this game came out. I mean, the music, the atmosphere, I mean, come on, the graphics are even pretty amazing. I mean, even though it's just, like, you know, painted polygons, it still looks pretty nice. I mean, you know, this was nothing I saw before. I mean, come on, look at all this. And then, you know, you look at yourself, you're playing. It looks all pretty nice. I mean, the detail, the music, the voice acting here is all really solid across the board entirely. There's no failures, I mean, except AC3, man. Oh god, AC3. If they didn't do what they did to the American version, I think this game probably would have been a bit bigger in America. Well, that sounds a little not condescending, but I don't know. I mean, you know, I looked it up. I mean, I have too much time on my hands. You know, someone like me. I looked this up on Wikipedia and the Acepedia site, which is like a big old fan site where all the fans put the wiki together. And they said I think it was AC5 was the top selling Ace Combat at 1 million units, which is, I mean, you know, it's not Call of Duty numbers here, but it's, you know, that's good for this game. I mean, for a game like this, come on. That's beautiful. I mean, 1 million units for a simple flight sim. And probably one of the best, you know, that was one of the best ones. I mean, Zero was okay. I don't hate Zero. I didn't terribly overly love Zero. But I will say Zero was pretty good. I thought it was solid enough. Oh shoot, I overshot that. That's okay. We got plenty more. And, you know, and I got plenty of time. I got like another 5 minutes. So that's good. Yep, that's a massive number of bombers. I'm dropping the bomb! Oh, I dropped the bomb! Oh, it's everywhere! Okay, I'm gonna take out the AA gun. Or whatever the hell is that. Ah! Oh shoot, no, no taking off, no, no, no! No, I'll have to take off, never. Oh crap, they're alive. Gotta kill them. Gotta go back and take unholy vengeance. We got this, we got this! Oh, don't stall, that's okay. Oh, Wow, now when I look at it, the textures on the street are low res there on the tarmac. Gee. My fanboyism is showing. I like it, so it's good. Oh, I'm gonna be fancy on this one. Finish it with the bullets.
Mobius 1 destroyed the target.
See? Like I said, nice and fancy.
This is Relay. Our bombers are decimated. Repeat, all our bombers are destroyed. Sky
Look at look at this. Look at the attention to detail here. Look at that.
We're coming home.
You can even see the Mobius patch on the side of the plane here. Looks pretty cool. Although I wonder who the co-pilot is. I mean, that is a two-seater
The
plane.
attack was a success. A significant number of enemy bombers were eliminated, and a full-scale airstrike on North Point was averted.
One night, a spirited group made their way to the bar, chased out the sullen army grunts, and commandeered the place. Even I knew who they were. The patch on their sleeve was the mark of the proud Air Force. A loud-mouthed, middle-aged man went around, announcing each pilot's results for the day and his running kill record. For those who exceeded 5 kills, a thorough toasting and soaking followed. I believe it was their custom to call a pilot an ace once he shot down 5 planes. After completing the day's review, the same guy, the squadron adjutant, went on to announce, "And now, for our leader's results." Everyone turned around to look at the quiet man who sat alone, strumming a guitar. I found myself drawn to the music from his guitar. Our Yellow 13 bagged 3 more today, bringing his new tally up to 64 kills. With a tentative smile, the man with the guitar turned to me and asked me to accompany him on my harmonica. I brought it up to my lips and I started a new song. I had finally found him. But by some fluke, it was my father's favorite song. The one he used to play at the end of each day.
Alright, well, I'm gonna finish this now. I'm gonna cut it just so I don't have to do another 8 missions. I'm gonna cut it right here. And this has been Sky Eye, or, well, I guess my full name is Sky Eye here, but until part 3